up and welcome back to my channel. So today I am actually 6 months pregnant now, so 27 weeks goes into the third trimester, which is so exciting, and I can't even believe that I am this far along in my pregnancy already. 2/3 of the way done, one more third to go, and I will have a baby boy in my arms. So today's video is all about my 6-month update. I didn't do an update last week just because nothing really went on, so I wanted to jump on this week since it is 6 months, and I wanted to do a little bit of like my symptoms and everything again, and then just give you guys kind of an update. So like I said, this is my third trimester now in this pregnancy, and I've gained a total of 15 pounds. I know when I jumped on here a couple weeks ago, I said I gained 10 pounds. Well, now I'm at 15 pounds here. I didn't really weigh myself until yesterday when Michael and I kind of had a bet of how much I weighed now, just because my stomach is popping so much now. So we did a bet and I gained 15 pounds so far this trimester, or this pregnancy. So I'm going to first start off with some symptoms and everything that I've been having. Some of them are a little bit of a pain thing, and then some of them are obviously like good. So the first thing was I have a lot of tailbone pain. And I read into that just to see if that was actually something for a pregnancy, or like maybe I bruised my tailbone or something, because it just feels like that. It feels like I bruised my tailbone. But there's like no discoloration or anything like that, but it is actually a thing for pregnancy. So it's actually your pelvis stretching. So people think it actually is supposed to be like back pain, but I just have it in my tailbone. So anytime I sit on anything, or like sit up or anything like that, or sit down, that's when I feel it the most. But I've had a bruised tailbone before, and it just feels like that. Sometimes it's a little bit sharper than other times, but mostly it just feels like a bruised tailbone. Another thing that I just picked up this week, I've never had like heartburn or anything like that, and when I asked Michael what it was, he said it was like a burning sensation in your chest. Well, I don't have it in my chest, I have it in my throat. So I don't know if that has something to do with like allergies, because my throat is really scratchy, and I don't know if you can tell, like my nose is kind of all stuffy right now. But it doesn't feel like a normal allergies thing, so I think maybe I have heartburn like in my throat, if a heartburn goes up into your throat or not. But that's definitely something like weird. Like I feel like I'm chugging a lot of water to try to like soften it up. It's like heartburn, but in my throat. Another thing that I've noticed this week, and maybe I noticed it last week a little bit, that my hands are starting to like swell up. Like I can still take my wedding bands like on and off, no problem, but it's a little bit harder to do it than I'm used to. It's like right now I'm not too swollen. It's just swollen a little bit, like it gets caught a little bit when I pull it off, but not too much. But like before, I couldn't. A couple days ago actually, I couldn't even like try to like pull them off. I think that was Saturday, so today's Wednesday, so a couple days ago, and my hands were really swollen. So another thing that I experienced this week is, like I've said before on my channel, Ethan moves a lot, especially after I eat and, you know, get up and lay down, but he's been moving a lot just in general. And I actually like saw him, we were like laying in bed, and I actually saw him like flip 180 degrees around in my stomach, which hurt a little bit, and it felt really weird, but like he's like just doing flips around in my uterus. So I started sleeping with that body pillow. Like I said I wasn't gonna buy a maternity pillow per se, just because it would take up like so much of my bed, and I like cuddling with Michael anyways. Plus I was not gonna spend like a lot of money on a pillow that I'm only going to use for like the last little part of my pregnancy. So I went and got just like a normal body pillow, and I've been putting that in between my legs, and I'm kind of cuddling with it on the opposite side of Michael. And I've actually noticed a difference in my sleep. I do sleep a little bit better. It does get a little bit hot, and I don't know if that's because like I'm having hot flashes or anything like that, but I tend to sweat more when it's in the bed. So like I noticed a difference. So a couple nights ago I slept with a body pillow, and then last night was the first night I didn't, just because the night before I sweat like crazy with it in the bed. I don't know if because it was just hot and humid outside and it kind of went inside of our house, but I kicked it off the bed, and then I woke up yesterday or this morning because I didn't sleep with it last night, and I noticed that like my back hurt and my tailbone hurt a lot more. Like today, like I'm sitting on my one leg, so my tailbone doesn't actually touch the seat. So I'm going to start sleeping with it every single night and not try to skip out, just because my sleeping with it is 10 times better than without it. Going off of that, my sleeping has been pretty decent, I would say. It wasn't like the beginning, like my first trimester, that I was waking up 7-8 times a night, but I do notice that I do wake up 1 time a night to go to the bathroom, and I feel bad and I try to be quiet, but like then Doug wakes up because he sleeps on my side, like on the ground, so I have to wake him, like pretty much wake him up when I step over him. But I don't even think he sleeps throughout the night, which then wakes up Michael, and I feel really bad, but like I have to pee, like I can't help it. So I'll wake up 1 time a night now to go to the bathroom because I won't be able to make it until the morning. So another thing I noticed this week is that I'm starting to eat more, and I've noticed it. So I used to, just like as an example, I don't know if it's just because I was really hungry and I ate like lunch late, but Michael and I went on like a little bit of a lunch date yesterday, and I usually can only eat like maybe like 1 slice of pizza and like a garlic knot for lunch, but I actually had 2 slices of pizza, and like these were like huge massive pieces. So I ate 2 slices of that, I had a whole garlic knot, and then I had 2 cookies on top of it. So I don't know if that was just because I was like super hungry just because we ate later in the day, or I'm starting to eat more. Like now I can do like a huge, like I can finish all my meals, so I feel like, yeah, like I'm starting to eat more, which makes sense because I've gained 5 pounds since the last time I updated you guys on my weight gain. But I guess this is when I'm going to start just shoving my face with food. So this week I started to, well, I only have like a couple of pairs of maternity pants. So, but my mom actually bought me like the extender, so you can wear like your normal pants and just extend them. Even like the smallest extender I couldn't use, just because like my stomach wasn't big enough at that point. But I tried it this week and it worked on the smallest extender, so I can actually start wearing like my normal pants again, which I did this week. It's still a little bit loose, but it's not like going to like make my pants fall. I can't zip my zipper though, but I can definitely like wear like my normal pants again, but I have to wear it with the, like at least the smallest extender right now. So kind of a little bit like other updates now. So obviously this is my first baby, and it's obviously Michael's first baby as well. So we don't know anything about being a parent. Like we obviously know how to kind of take care of a kid, but like neither of us obviously had a newborn, you know, how to take care of them and everything. So we started to watch like how-to videos. Like we just watched like 7 different ways you can swaddle a baby, and we both agreed upon like one way to swaddle them. It looked like it's called like the parent method, but it's not like we had to agree on one. It's just we both agreed like that was the easiest way to do it. Both sets of our parents said that they're like the master of swaddles, so we'll see, we'll put them to the test, I'm sure. But we also watched like just like simple stuff like taking care of your newborn, like what's to expect in like the first couple of weeks or the first couple of days, how often do you feed them, like all this kind of stuff. And I probably should have been like taking notes, but I know I have 3 more months to go before, what, let's just say 2 more months to worry about that, or to not worry about it. And then I'll start learning a little bit more when it goes. But just here and there, we've just been watching like what do you want to learn about today? Do you want to learn about like how to diaper correctly, how to bathe correctly, how to like feed your baby out of a bottle, breastfeeding, like all that kind of stuff. So we just kind of watching them together, and it's kind of nice to kind of put all the phones away, sit there on the couch and just kind of like search YouTube videos and just trying to learn how to be the best parents that we can. So obviously I'm sitting in my glider. So Michael's parents have bought our glider, so now there's actually somewhere you can sit in his room. So pretty much his room is complete. My mom and I decorated it 2 weekends ago, so we put everything together, his dresser, his crib, everything is pretty much put together. I think there's a couple little things that I want to add as well, but the nursery tour will be coming soon. As soon as we have our baby shower and kind of get everything settled and everything like good to go, then that's what I'm going to do the nursery tour. So I would just say like in the next month or so that we're going to do the nursery tour. So I wanted to get the nursery done as soon as possible, first off because I can't wait. I can't wait when anything like comes up that I need to like get stuff done. I'm just like that kind of person. I just want to get it all out of the way, so when it comes to the time of like relaxing and chilling out, like that type of thing, I want to be able to do that and not stress and panic about other things. So that's how it was with my wedding as well. I tried to get as much possible out of the way, so when it came to just like last minute things like gonna get your dress fitting, like all that kind of stuff, like the last minute things, then it wasn't like all piled on with like, oh, do I have a DJ, do I have whatever. But that's kind of how I feel about this pregnancy too. I wanted to get all of the nursery stuff out of the way, so when I do become like 8 months pregnant and almost 9 months pregnant, I didn't want to have to do anything. Like I didn't want to have to panic about, well, we don't have this and we don't have that for his nursery and stuff. So we just been spacing it out of buying things for it, and I love how it turned out. So last thing I want to say is that our baby shower is next week, which is I'm pretty excited about. I made it pretty laid back. I didn't want like too many decorations and stuff like that, plus the barn that we are renting out, they don't want anything on the walls and stuff like that, which is completely fine. So I'm doing very simple decorations. Maybe I'll do a video this week when I start doing them, maybe this weekend or something. But just very simple decorations. I'm beyond excited to, you know, finally have this baby shower and just have a good time, like just relax a little bit with my friends and family. Michael's been really busy with his business, and then I feel like I'm not fully prepared. I don't know, it's just like a panic attack I always have in my head of like things I need to get done around the house before, you know, Ethan comes. So we just been running around like chaotic, and I just want to relax one day and just kind of enjoy it with our family and our friends all in one area. So that is it for today's video. I will show a baby bump before we, you know, close this out here. But thank you all so much for watching. If you liked today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. All right, as I stand up here, pull up my pants. Here is 6 months pregnant. Oh yeah, look at that baby bump now. And this is not a maternity shirt actually. And I've been wearing just like a lot of Komodos and tank tops because I feel like it's just so easy. Like I can wear this after giving birth to him, so I don't have to spend too much money on clothes.